Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahasham Hakodash. I want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit when in Judah. And today I want to go into a topic entitled, is what you put your energy towards. Alright? Hey, that reminds me of the scripture that I be single in Matthew. And your I is really your mind. Alright? And the Most High is so bad with his creation that it's so much energy inside of your mind. Hey, Shalom, sister, how about myself like that? It's so much energy inside of your mind, alright, and it's power. And what happens, as they say in the world, whatever you focus on expands in your mind. Or whatever you focus on becomes your reality. Whatever you focus on becomes your reality. Alright? So, in its truth, you have power over what becomes your reality. And Satan knows that. Satan knows the art and science of you. He knows your makeup more than you know your makeup. Your spiritual makeup. Right? He knows this truth that whatever you put your energy towards, it expands in your mind, and your mind is like a movie. Your mind is like a movie. It's like a theater. But what you focus on, that's the picture that's showing in your theater. But the more energy you give to it, hey, Shalom, brother, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Kakodash, Barakatah. Alright, but whatever you focus on, that's the featured presentation. And the fact that you're inside of your mind, you meaning your spirit, you're the viewer. You create your own movie inside your mind. Alright, so it's important that we focus primarily on the word. So this could be our world that's inside of our mind. Alright, we focus on the brothers. One thing that enhances this truth and this reality inside of my mind, one thing that enhances this truth inside of my mind a lot, is really being around the brothers. That really empowers the spirit inside me. It sparks it, man. Alright? It really sparks it and it really enhances my ambition. It sharpens my ambition. It stimulates my ambition in its truth, man. Alright? That's really what my ambition goes towards. Alright? But the power is what you focus on. And we think of something that's focusing, that's zeroing in on it, man. And it says that thy eye be single. Your eye is your mind. And if you think of a laser beam, that's focused heat. That's heat that's focused. It's heat that's concentrated. Now, what do they say when you pay attention? You're concentrated. So whatever you focus your mind on, that becomes your world inside of your head. Alright? And that's the power of an Israelite. And I would say that's the power of just human nature. But the Most High is so bad because it all starts in your mind. Whether it's positive or negative, it starts in your mind. It can become your reality. You can live inside your mind. And they may say it's mental illness or whatever, but you can live inside of your mind. That's what an introvert is. Intro means inward. Vert means turn. That means your attention is turned inside of your mind and your imagination, right? And that's where creativity starts. Now, speaking of creativity, that's the source of creation. Alright? If you look at an urban planner, right, he basically creates a world. Those little projects they create for a city, those city planners, they're creating a world, but that world started where? In their mind. Then they brought it into fruition. Alright, so you have to understand the power of yourself so you can utilize yourself to the best of your ability in this knowledge. Right? And understand that some things you go through and some things that's afflicting you that Satan can use, that's simply a movie that he chose to play in your mind, or you allow him to play in your mind, but you could change that movie that's in your mind. Whatever you focus on, it expands in your mind, and now that becomes your world. That becomes your reality. You're living in a movie that you chose to play in your mind. Alright? Let me get that scripture, brother got. Sirach 39:33. All the works of Yahweh are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. That's right. There go my battery. There go my battery. Sirach 6 and 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of Yahweh, and meditate continually in this commandment. He shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire. Sirach 25 and 13. Gives me a plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. All right? Oh, that's another thing, brother mixing a woman. All right? Which I kept it general. I wasn't really thinking about women on this one. But if you in love with a woman, you know, the fact that you're in love, it's like a plague. It's one thing to love a woman, but when she occupies your mind, now she's your world. Now you're taking that crown off your head. There's nothing wrong with loving a woman or that woman being your delight. You know, that's your apple of your eye. You know, we can't act like we so callous that we're not into our women. You know, but if she consumes your mind and that's all you think about and worried about, you built your whole schedule around her, and she became your world. And we're not here to be in a woman's world. We're not here for a woman to be our world. Yahweh Shai is our world. We live in Yahweh Shai. But within our world is our woman and our family and our little ones. But that's not our world. And you have to understand that certain things seem important in your mind, but that is because you gave that particular thing a key role in your mind. Right? You made it a leading actor, whatever it may be. You made it a leading actor in your mind. All right, you made it a leading actor in your mind, and really, Yahweh Shai should be the leading actor. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right. So one thing I noticed that Satan does, he takes insignificant things and make it seem significant by amplifying his role that it plays in your mind. But it's only amplified in your mind. In real time, it's not that important. If it's not Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, if it's not the brotherhood, it's not that important. Because as Yahweh Bashmal Shai said, to Yahweh Shai, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. So we have to make sure that we don't let insignificant things become our reality inside our mind. First, it's the truth, then there's other things, you know. First we deal with the truth, then after the truth, we deal with other things. But I'm going to draw this live stream to a close. Hope you brothers were edified. Once again, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh Bashmal Shai, the honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect.